Hello, my name is Norma, and I am in the microbiology lab class, and I have Professor Sarah Rogers and Mr. Caleb Bukaris, and I'll be going over the pure culture and preparation of a streak plate. The pure culture is when the culture of a colony has been diluted down to an isolated colony from a mixed plate or other bacteria. And the way to do that is with a streak plate, the streak plate method. So first you'll want to gather your supplies. You'll need the original streak plate, or the original plate with your bacteria that you're going to use, a second clean streak plate, a loop, a Bunsen burner, and you want to label your plate with your name, date, what bacteria, and all that. And first you want to disinfect your area. Okay, then you're going to take the plate that has the colonies, and you're going to select the colony you want to use. At this time, you'll take your loop and you'll run it through the Bunsen burner and sterilize it. Once you've chosen your bacteria, you're going to take the loop and you're going to run it through that bacteria that you chose. And then you're going to put that bacteria to the side because you won't be using it anymore. You're going to take your clean plate and run that bacteria, that loop with the bacteria, across the top of your plate, back and forth, and make streaks. All right. And you want to use about a third of your plate. You're going to sterilize your loop and rotate your plate. So now the streaks you just made are to the side. You want to rotate at 90 degrees. And you'll take your sterilized loop and run the loop through the streaks you just made, because you're dragging the bacteria across, right? You're pulling it across. So you'll make your streaks, running it after you've ran it through your the last streaks you made. And then you'll do the same. You'll sterilize your loop and rotate the plate again. And the same, you'll run the loop through the last two streaks you just made and pull more bacteria across. All right, so essentially you are diluting your bacteria, so the more concentration should be at the bottom, and you have diluted it. All right, so you're gonna sterilize your loop because you're not gonna use it anymore, and then you're gonna allow your plate to incubate for 24 to 36 hours. And let's say we're using a urine culture. So the reason you want to isolate that bacteria of the urine culture is because you need to know, or we need to know, what kind of bacteria, what kind of germs is causing the infection. And based on that, once you've used a microscope to see what kind of germ it was or what bacteria it was, you will be able to select the appropriate kind of antibiotic, because some bacteria don't work with antibiotics, or the antibiotics won't work against that bacteria. So that's why we need to find out what kind of bacteria it is, and to be able to prescribe the appropriate kind of antibiotic. And then yes, so that's why it would be important, or that's why cultures are important in the clinical setting. That way you can get the right kind of treatment for the patient. Thank you.